Welcome to Causing Static with the old Fanatic. How's everyone doing today? Oh man, a lot of stuff to talk about. Super Bowl's coming up. Um, I'm not going to give you the Valentine's advice today. Still, soaking it up, seeing what's going on, listening to people's whisper in the ear. Um, Donald Trump compared himself, so he looks like Elvis. Just relax, think about that for a minute. Elvis. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Donald Trump. You might look like Elvis if we went and dug him up in his grave, but you didn't look like him when he was alive. Because Elvis got the ladies because of this, and because of the voice and the talent, not because of just this, like you. What a fool. What a moron. I mean, it's unbelievable, man. The guy's unbelievable. Is. Oh. Um. Then speaking of unbelievable, me and the missus had we had a busy weekend. We were at a 2 year old's birthday party, our niece. Whew. That kid got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. But on the way down there, you're not gonna believe it, man. I mean, we've talked about this before, but people just cannot drive. Listen to the cats; they want to come on here. Mercedes, quiet. Um, they we were driving down on the turnpike, and this person. I mean, I don't know if this person wanted to go in the truck lane so bad. Maybe they got information on their phone or whatever. They were way over in the left lane, and they came. No signal, no nothing. Oof. Lucky the Fanatic's good driver. I have my eyes wide open. You gotta out there. Because even if you're a good driver, you gotta watch them nuts. This guy blew right by. He went right in front of a truck that was going on the truck lane. And the trucks only, or trucks and cars. It's not trucks only, but the cars only. He went right in front of a box truck. Oof. Just imagine what that guy was saying, Again, people say a lot of things. Like I said, they work at the game. A lot of chirping. Referee comes out from the locker room to leave, walks right in front of them. Crickets. Now, you know what? Sometimes you get brave when you're in the crowd. I mean, in my old, I'm not gonna BS you. I'm not gonna bullshit you. And in my old day, I said anything out there when I was competing. Maybe I should have been a little quiet, maybe, but you are who you are. I said a couple things when my daughters were playing, but I had their mom, you know, restraining, but it all worked out for the best. I mean, you can't make somebody something they're not. Um, they both liked it. They both did the best they could. I mean, everybody was better. Wants their kid to be better than they are. Thinks they're better than they are. Adults do it too. I hear stories all the time. Oh, when I played, yeah, when you played, you were okay or good for around this little pimple, Rutherford, or where I grew up. I saw Tim Thomas, former NBA player, destroy Glen Rock. Two guys about the same size as him, double teaming him, triple teaming him. It was like a man playing with boys. He jumped out of the gym. If you watched him on the tape, I mean, there was all film back then. He would have jumped up to film. This kid's gonna make it. Was he great or the next Michael Jordan, like people in Philadelphia said? Excuse me. No, but he lasted like 12, 14 years. He was good. So when everybody says, "Oh, come see this kid, come see this high schooler," I seen one, and then I seen um his name I can't. I always James Book Night in a little tournament, little clinic. This guy dribbled around. I mean, there was nobody guarding him. We'll say, well, I'm not gonna. It was a clinic. He shot the ball 32 times, and 31 of them went. And he was moving and hitting different spots. One of them climbed off the back rim, hit the front rim, and didn't go in. 31 out of 32. But the other ones went in like they had eyes. So if you're not going to be able to do that, you're not getting into the division, probably Division One. And if you don't get Division One, unless you're a freak of nature, like LeBron James, or even his son is going to college. He's not as good as his father. You're not making the NBA, so you better go to school and get that piece of paper. So I mean, everybody. Oh my God, he ran 70 yards for a touchdown. Against who? Couple cripples, couple kids that just wanted to get out of the house, just wanted to have fun. Don't mean nothing. Where I'm working, they scheduled a team that just started up. What's that prove? Those kids were overwhelmed and overmatched. They might as well had one arm and one leg. Doesn't prove nothing. Play somebody at your level or above. Don't even forget about below you. At your level or above. If you can you schedule anything you want. The league's the league. I mean, if the league stinks, it stinks. But what you do to the league, and don't blow them out. Once it's 30-something to nothing, put your worst kids in. It doesn't prove nothing. It doesn't make you better. It doesn't make you better. It makes you an ass. It doesn't make you better. I mean, everything's going. You see everything. You never know what you're gonna see. I'm gonna give you a brief movies. It's movie day. I saw Lift with Kevin Hart. I see a timer here. I mean, I don't know what's going on with my videos here, but all right, I'll keep my eye on the timer. We're gonna go Lift from Kevin Hart. Pretty good movie. I mean, it's the same crime heist, but it was good. It was funny. A little bit of action, the plane, the chases in the cars. TV. It was on Netflix, so all right, maybe it's a B movie in the theater, but it was interesting. It was fun, and a couple laughs. Not too long. If you want to check it out. I enjoyed it. I liked the bad guy. I liked the one guy that's with Kevin Hart. I always forget his name, but I really like him. He was in the Magnificent Seven. If you see it, you'll know who I'm talking about. That big chubby white guy. It was good. He's good. And I'll give you a throwback since rest in peace. Carl Weathers died. Apollo Creed. Remember Apollo Creed? Carl Weathers was in Predator. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Again, I could go through the whole Schwarzenegger catalog and tell you about his. But Predator. Carl Weathers was good in that one. Even though they all. You've seen it. But that's a very, very good movie. Jesse the Body Ventura's in that one. The ex-governor, the wrestler. Wrestling's coming on too. People were asking about the wrestlers, so we'll do the wrestlers next week. We'll do the video games. I didn't get a chance to look, get in. I'm flying with two notes here, just to give you guys a little, inspirational therapy that I'm still the Fanatic's still alive and kicking. Me and the missus are gonna go see Mr. Big, so we're gonna give you the Mr. Big rundown on Thursday. Going down to Philadelphia to see him. Then we're gonna see the big boy. Yeah, that's the kids. I know people have been asking face to face and email. I mean, email, text. Okay, we're gonna go with the oldest daughter. No names. Smarty Pants. Female Fanatic for the for the daughter, for the second daughter, and Big Boy for the boy. So if I ever mention them, that's how they're going to be mentioned. Mrs. Fanatic, Maserati, the dog, Mercedes, the female cat, and Big Benz, the male cat, and the big boy. He looks like a bobcat. And yours truly, the old Fanatic. Um, that's the clan. That's the immediate family. But the rest of you, shout out Milkman, Jonathan, JT, the whole crew. You know who you are. I don't have to shout you out no more. Still waiting for you, TikTok Vic. Return the favor. I came across a guy, Matthew Lippy, trying to rank the Van Halen albums. I mean, I wouldn't recommend going on them, but if you see it on YouTube, click it. I'm gonna rank them. I commented on his things. He ruined all his credibility when he said Wolfgang was Eddie's nephew. But again, we're gonna get to that. Maybe you can see that Def Leppard, Mrs. Fanatic. I like them, but they're not one of my favorites. But cool design. Pyromania, that was a good one. High and Dry is my favorite, but Pyromania was good too. That's one that broke them. Broke the bank. The Super Bowl. I'm still going to go with the better quarterback and the better coach. And yes, Mrs. That's right. I didn't say Mr. Irrelevant. I see your comment. Wasn't good, but Patrick Mahomes is better. End of story. And I've seen Shanahan one too many times. Again, a lot of things are happening, a lot of weird things. I'm still watching The Mole. I really, really recommend The Mole. I can't figure out ever who The Mole is. I'm on season 4, 3, 4. They can't even add today. Season 4 of The Mole on YouTube. I'm 0 for 3. I have no idea. At least the first person got voted off. Got kicked off. I didn't think they were The Mole. So at least I'm still alive in this one. I recommend watching that. And there's Mercedes trying to get some airtime. I mean, I got, we got so much to talk about, so little time and so much to do, Willy Wonka. I still didn't see the Wonka. We're going to get around to it. Busy, we're busy. We were traveling. And then, like I said, I'm a little hooked on The Mole. But the video games is coming up. The Pencil Viking, the drawing's coming up. I mean, if you really want to see his drawings, Pencil Viking. Go on the internet, Google, and put that in, and you'll see what it's all about. Tell him the Fanatic sent you. Maybe throw in the matting or whatever. He'll work something out with you. He got the Super Bowl things, but we didn't get a chance to put them up. Maybe Thursday. We'll see. Other than that, it's, a little chilly today. The weather's going to be all right this weekend. I mean, it's still February, remember. Everybody's like, oh, it's cold. Yeah, it's February. It's winter. Valentine's is coming up. President's Day. Day off from work. Can't beat that. God bless the presidents. All right. We're gonna cut it short and sweet. We're gonna give you the immortal words of Apollo Creed. He says to Rocky, "Come on, Rock, what's wrong with you?" Rocky goes, "Tomorrow. For you, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow for you." And now, the Fanatic. Please always remember and never forget, opinions, except for mine, are like Fanatic, cause and static. Gonna chase down the cat. Maybe they're hungry. See ya next time.